Thank you. Mr. Arnott.
Thank you. Mr. Kessler, figure 9 shows that there are 9 countries with no public recommendations. You've already replied on that to an extent, but I note in the footnote to that it suggests that there are 486 private sources which couldn't be attributed to a country. Could you tell me, please, why that couldn't be done and why there couldn't be an assumption made if an allegation of fraud were in a particular member state that it came from there? Because at the moment we've got actually a very incomplete picture of what's going on with private recommendations. Secondly, figure 16 shows that the lion's share of investigations that are open are coming from structural funds. That seems to me to be a concern. Is this simply a result of how this is all done at EU level? That is the biggest danger of fraud coming in. Thirdly, Section 2.5 details complaints against OLAF up to the end of 2014. It mentions that there are complaints open. Can you give any update now, 6 months on, as to what's happened with those? Have they been dismissed or not? Next, figure 24 suggests that there's only £1.5 million out of £901 million earmarked for tobacco recovery. I'm just wondering whether there's any idea of cost-benefit here. Is it actually costing more than we're recovering? Next, recommendations against EU institution staff. It seems that fewer than half of OLAF recommendations against staff are actually resulting in any kind of termination. That seems to me to be unacceptable unless you can tell me any reason why you believe that's not the case. Finally, figure 28 is showing that there's only 31% of OLAF judicial recommendations resulting in prosecution in the UK, and only 30% in Romania. Particularly in Romania, of course, the variation, in Romania there seem to be a large number of cases open, as shown in figure 18. So that seems to be a serious cause for concern and raises a lot of red flags. Apologies, Chair, I had a lot of questions. I'm struggling to keep it down to 2 minutes. Sorry.